Hello Fireballs, welcome to Astro Haiti. It is Mindset Monday, so I'm going to pull some cards for the week regarding your mindset, where you are, messages for your highest self. So let's pull two oracles first. What messages do you have for the highest good of those who are watching? Messages for the highest good of those who are watching. This did flip, but there's so much, like 5 others. Messages for those who are watching for their highest good regarding love. What love messages do you have? Chaser, okay. So there might be a pattern of like a chaser runner dynamic that you've experienced. Whoever's watching, yeah, the chaser runner dynamic is like that push-pull, you know? And it seems that it says I don't want to chase anymore, so you might just kind of be fed up with being the one that's always assertive, the aggressor, trying to get answers, always calling, always texting, and the person's the passive person, or just kind of ghost, avoids, goes silent, gives a little, takes back. Okay, so that might be the dynamic, Fireballs, that you've experienced, that you're in now in love, or it might be a pattern. One more card, highest good in love for those who are watching. Wow, the Phoenix. That's interesting because in the chaser card, it says, I don't want to chase anymore. So you're at your wit's end with this dynamic. And then the other oracle card you got was the Phoenix, new phase, transformation, changed mind, rekindle and renew. So it seems like you are all at this place romantically, whether it's with a specific person or just wanting to break this cycle, this pattern in relationships, and you're leaving that behind, like playing that role of the chaser, and you're coming into this new phase, this transformational energy and a new mindset, changed mind, where you've learned from it and you're literally rising from the ashes. You are a new person and you are no longer subscribing, or you're choosing to no longer be that person, okay, in a relationship dynamic or with a specific person. All right, so any more messages for my Fireballs that are watching, that are resonating? No more chasing, right? Completely transformed. Wow, look at that. The goddess, yes. Empress energy. You're loving up on yourself. You want to be adored. You want to be nurtured. You want to be poured into. You want to be invested in. And you're standing on that now. That's the change. That's who you have. And it's interesting because even here, she is in, like, you know, the forest, and she's almost rising. If you see, she's coming up from the earth. So you're rising as the goddess, as the Empress energy, as the energy of self-worth, self-love, unconditional love. Okay, investing in yourself, knowing your worth and your value, and no longer pouring into anything or anyone that isn't for your highest good, right? No longer chasing, no longer forcing. Any more messages for those who are resonating with this message? What is coming around the corner? What is this new phase? What is this new phase in love? This change. They are literally all falling off my hands. Sorry, Fireballs. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. What is this new phase in love? Thank you. 5 of Cups reversed. That's how I like to see it. You are done with being disappointed in this new phase, coming out with this Phoenix, you know, no longer being the chaser, realizing your worth, wanting someone to invest in you, to nurture a relationship. No more negative thinking, no more disappointment. Like, Five of Cups reverse is really like just getting to the point where you're like, I just don't want to feel this or think this way anymore. I don't want to be hurt anymore. Like, I'm moving past this. That's a lot of healing energy with the Five of Cups reverse. It's just kind of getting to a point where it's not even being numb. It's just like you've gone through so much with this chaser dynamic, whether it's with a specific person or a relationship pattern, that you're at the point where you're like, you know what, if I lose this person, I lose this person. If it means that you know, I'm single for a bit, I'm single for a bit. I just want to pour into me, and I don't want to not only feel disappointed, but I don't want to disappoint myself anymore. I don't want to play this role anymore and continue to put myself in a situation that makes me just feel bad. Okay, make me feel bad about love, bad about my choices and what I'm doing and how I'm acting and what I'm allowing. Nine of Pentacles, a single card. What I'm allowing myself to take in, right? What I'm allowing in general. So I even said it, you might want to just stay single. Nine of Pentacles is literally the card of, it's called a single card because it's the card of independence, self-reliance, abundance, like really having it all, really living your life, really enjoying, again, pouring into yourself, okay? Pouring into yourself, moving on from being needy, moving on from codependency, moving on from people who are dependent on you that drain your energy. Look at her pose. That is a goddess energy, like bam, look at me. Even her dress is cute, showing off her legs. So this is where this new phase is taking you to this independent, self-reliance, self-love. It's like, you know, when you're good on your own and you stand on your own 2 feet and you have a beautiful life and you create a beautiful life with abundance and friendships and health and family and good times, right? Even if you're single, you're good. And when you're in that energy where you don't need someone, you don't chase. When you're not obsessed with someone, you don't chase, right? And that's when it all comes to you. That's when we attract it. You know, you always hear that, right? Like, I wasn't looking and I just met someone. Like, I wasn't really looking for anything serious and then it just happened, right? Why is that though? Why is that? Because when we're needy and chasing and forcing and trying so hard for someone to love us and choose us, I don't want to chase anymore, the card says. New phase with the Phoenix. And that new phase means that you're pouring into yourself and you're living your life, and and if you're not at this point right now, Spirit is saying get there. Find other things to pour your energy into yourself first, and then find other things that make you happy. A hobby, friendships, work, family, exercising, going to the gym, walking, you know, karaoke, whatever. Find the things that fulfill you outside of a romantic relationship or a specific person. Pour into yourself, love yourself, and when you do start doing all these things for you, it does kind of transforms into self-love, because you're actually doing things for you just to make you happy, okay? So if you're not doing that yet, Spirit is saying do it. And if you are at this point where you're in this like love myself, independent, love my life, keep at it, because that's where you attract in this new phase, in this new energy. You're renewed. And listen, it also says rekindle. So that could mean that you're attracting someone from the past as well. Once you get into this energy of, I don't need anybody to be happy, I don't need anybody to love me, to feel love for myself, I'm so in love with myself, I'm so in love with my life, right? And energetically, that just attracts what you want, okay? All right, more messages about love for the highest good of those who are watching, Spirit. Justice reversed. So this one specifically says karma. And again, the karma is the kind of cycles, karmic cycles. So I feel and I sense that there was a cycle of You being the chaser and them being the runner. That's a cycle in your relationships. Justice is reversed. You need to be honest with yourself about the imbalance in your romantic relationships. If you've been blaming someone or blaming the gender you're attracted to, or blaming or saying I'm just unlucky, right? Or like if you're deciding to be single because it's like F that, F love, right? If that's your energy, right? You do have the 5 of Cups reversed, which is someone that's been hurt, coming out of being really hurt. Just make sure with the Justice reverse that it's not keeping you in this energy of an imbalance within yourself. Like, make sure that you are seeing things from all sides, okay? In love. Don't just see your side and what they did to you. Because the Justice reverse is kind of like a warning of being stuck in this victim mentality and just always feeling things are unfair and not taking any accountability. Be honest with yourself about why you are in your relationship, or in relationships in general, or with a specific person, right? Why, how have you contributed to this dynamic, okay? Don't get stuck in woe is me. Be honest with yourself, okay? All right, one more card for the highest good of those who are watching regarding this chaser dynamic, this new phase, this renewal that's coming, this transformation in love. Wow, the Chariot. Yes, new direction. It ended where it began, fireballs. The Chariot is you, that's it. New direction, full speed ahead, determined and confident and victorious. So this new phase, I'm gonna pull for the Chariot because I'm curious what else I can get from it. But there is this new energy. It's happening fast. This new phase, this independence, this transformation, this renewal, this change of mindset, the letting go of chaser dynamics. It's leading you to something happening with the Chariot very quickly. And it's like a very determined, very clear direction. There's a clear path that Spirit is presenting to you energetically with the Chariot. There's a clear path. You might not see it yet because you might still be in the Justice reversed mode. Thank you, Spirit. Get out of this victim mentality. Be honest with yourself. Take accountability and the path will open. Because right now, you're teetering between, you know, and sometimes the 9 of Pentacles, especially with the Justice reverse, I'm seeing this now. You might be so ultra independent that you're like, I don't need nobody. Be independent, love your life, but still be open. And be honest and take accountability about your part in where you've been and what you've done and how you've contributed to the dynamics, your relationship dynamics, okay? Now, can you just clarify the Chariot for me, this new beautiful direction? And it fell on the floor, but it fell. Ooh, it's not turned around, let me see. Wow. The Star. So what is this new direction? What is this new path that Spirit is giving you? Hope. Hope. The Star is also a card of second chances. If you've been manifesting and wishing and hoping, it's the card of healing and wanting to heal a relationship with a specific person. Again, in the Phoenix, there's also rekindle. So there is this energy potentially of a second chance. The star is rejuvenation. So this new path that is opening up once you take accountability, once you are honest with yourself, also about what you want, okay? Because here you say, I don't want to chase anymore. Okay, I get that, but what dynamic do you want? What type of dynamic do you want? What do you want in relationships? What do you want with a specific person? Get clear on that. Start thinking in the way that you're gonna get it, not in the way that it's not fair that you're where you're at. And then Spirit will bring in a new path. A door will open, things will align, and it's gonna be lots of joy, lots of hope, lots of inspiration. And then the wheel on the bottom of my deck, and things are going to change really fast. Fireballs. You have the Chariot, which is speed, direction, really fast. And then you have, and there's literally a chariot with wheels moving, and then you have the wheel, which means drastic change. I love it.